Hello and welcome to iTamil TV, your source for the latest news and updates from Sri Lanka and around the world. I'm your host Raj, and here are the top stories for today. Sri Lanka's economy shrank by record 7.8% last year. The contraction is the biggest in the crisis-hit island nation's 75 years of independence. The Central Bank of Sri Lanka said the economy was severely affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, which disrupted tourism, trade, and domestic activity. The bank also said the economy showed signs of recovery in the fourth quarter of 2022, growing by 2.3% compared to the same period in 2011. Sri Lanka expects IMF nod for $2.9 billion package after China's help. President Ranil Wickremesinghe told Parliament that he expects the final approval from the International Monetary Fund for a 4-year loan program to support the country's economic recovery and debt sustainability. He said the IMF had given positive feedback on Sri Lanka's fiscal and monetary policies, and that China had agreed to provide $1.5 billion in financial assistance to ease the pressure on foreign reserves too. Sri Lanka unions staged strike to protest against IMF bailout plan. Public sector workers demanded the government roll back high taxes imposed as a precondition to unlock the $2.9 billion IMF loan. They said the taxes were unfair and burdensome for the poor and middle class, and that the IMF conditions would undermine the country's sovereignty and democracy. The strike affected public transport, health services, education, and banking. 3. AP photos from Sri Lanka, Ukraine were Pulitzer finalists. The Associated Press was a finalist in 2 Pulitzer Prize categories: for breaking news photography of Sri Lanka's political crisis, and for feature photography of the elderly in Ukraine. The AP photographers captured the dramatic scenes of Sri Lanka's constitutional standoff in 2022, when former President Mahinda Rajapaksa tried to oust Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe. They also documented the lives of Ukrainians who survived war, poverty, and isolation. 4. Asia Cup likely to be shifted from Pakistan to Sri Lanka. Reports. Sri Lanka is set to host this year's Asia Cup after the Asian Cricket Council reportedly decided to move the event out of Pakistan due to security concerns. The tournament, which features 6 teams from Asia, was originally scheduled to be held in September 2022 in Pakistan, but was postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. India, which has not played cricket in Pakistan since 2008, had also expressed reservations about traveling there. 5. That's all for today's news bulletin. Thank you for watching iTamil TV. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Stay tuned for our next program on Sri Lanka's culture, tourism, and events. Goodbye and take care.